How's the offseason been?
Oh, it's been good. I was in Sacramento early part of it, but then got a house down in Miami, so went down there, trained a little bit. So it's been cool though.
How's the expectations, or what are the expectations heading into the year for yourself and as a team?
I think we're expecting to win as a team, and I think me personally just to go out there and be Keon Ellis. I mean, the same person who I've always been, but I think um, year year after year, I think more things are expected of you. So just looking to go out there and do that.
With your off-season work, was there any specifics that you focused on that you're trying to expand headed into this year?
Um, I think my shooting off the dribble, just because catch and shoot, that's like not a problem. So I think now um, in transition, or if I come off a screen, most nights I'll probably have like the other team's star on me. So being like a real threat and making them not have like a possession off, if you will, I think that could be good.
Is that still partially with the idea of like, hey, I might play some point guard here?
Oh, for sure. I'm pretty sure at some point, point guard or not, I think I'll still be in that situation. So
You're a featured example in the league of elevating your game and taking advantage of opportunity every single year. What is the next elevation of Keon Ellis' game this year?
That's a great question. I mean, I think doing what I do, but maybe even a little bit more efficient, and showing maybe parts of my game that others probably haven't seen or know that I could do. So, but I think whatever the game calls for. So, changes night to night. But yeah, I think just showing those things and being ready for that.
Do you still feel like you're catching at least players you're defending by surprise, or do they know what to expect from your defense at this point in your career?
I think they know, but I think at the same time, guys just kind of drop their guard at times. It just happens. So many games, so many plays. So I do think they know, but it just it's just the game of basketball. So
The team picking up your restricted option this offseason, do you feel any sort of pressure to be able to perform this year? And is there any been conversations about an extension at all within your group?
nah, no pressure. Just gonna go out there and do what I do. I know what I do is wanted. So no pressure. But as far as contract extensions wise, I haven't really heard too much of anything. But like I said, I don't really worry about it. So just gotta go out there and be me.
Is it motivating being in a contract year essentially?
I guess you could say so, but me, I really haven't thought about it much. Because technically, last year kinda was a little bit as well. So, but I don't think that'll really change too much of what I do. I think my role will still be the same. The way I play will pretty much still be the same too. So, pretty sure, looking forward to everything being pretty much the same.
And then adding Dennis to this group, what do you think he brings and how he fits that identity does?
Man, I love the addition. I think I'll definitely have to pick his brain a little bit, especially on the defensive end. He definitely will sit down and guard as well. So, and I think even with having last year playing a little bit of point guard role, I think picking his brain on how he sees things and what's his reads and stuff like that. I definitely like to pick up for us and help us get a real true point guard.
Keon, did you have any time this summer to look at Doug Christie film on defense? We talked about that last year. You have not seen much of it.
I still have not tapped into the Doug Christie film,
You're in
but
trouble.
I'm gonna do that tonight for him. I'm gonna do that tonight. But he probably was a good defender for sure. But
Probably.
probably. He probably was. But I still think I got him.
How does it feel like, or how is Doug growing into this job, and what are you guys seeing, hearing from him, in terms of, just being able to start fresh with the training camp and a whole season ahead of you?
I think you can feel like his vibe being a little bit different with him being head coach now. But I think we haven't really done too much of anything. But I think his energy of still being the loving guy, the guy that you can talk to off the court about whatever. I think that's still there, so that's huge. And I think with him being the head coach now, he's really trying to put his stamp on what Sacramento Kings basketball is going to be this year and for upcoming years. So I'm excited for that, and I think it should be good.
We know Doug to be very defensive oriented, and this roster has so much individual offensive talent. But what do you think the potential is of this roster as a team defensive unit and communication and things of that nature?
I think the potential is there. I think just the willingness just has to be there. We have capable defenders, so kind of like I said, just about buying in and really having to lock in on that end because, like you said, we have the scores and people can put the ball in the basket on the other end. So, but you also have to stop someone as well. So, just kind of have to be able to not be able to want to be able no want to do it. My fault. Yeah.
Keon, Doug talked about the need to play 94 feet.
Uh-huh.
I know you do that from time to time, but can you explain how much exhaustion it takes into doing that continually throughout the course of the game?
Yeah, it's definitely not easy. I mean, especially when you're guiding guys who are extremely fast and really crafty and probably going to get some calls. Like it's kind of tough. You got to kind of pick your spots. But I mean, to make them uncomfortable, it definitely helps us on the defensive end. Takes time off the shot clock and things like that. Disrupt the offense. So I mean, it's definitely a little bit of tough, but I mean that's what comes with winning too. So.
Keon, what are the things you want to see that will help you determine your future, whether it's with this team or whether you decide to hit free agency in the summer? What are the things that you want to have happen this year? You want to see from the organization that will help you make your decision?
I don't know. That's a great question. I have not even asked myself that question. But I think I'm really more so worried about myself first, to try to put myself in a position for that. But that's a good question. I don't think I have an answer for you on that one. That's a good question. I think on that one.
Who's the hardest?
Hear about Scott Perry's philosophy and how he wants you guys to play. How well do you feel like you fit into that scheme?
I think that's just me all day. I mean, I think anyone who knows me and has truly watched me play, I think they would probably say the same thing as well. So, and I've had conversations with him as well. So, and he agrees as well. So, yeah.